Hey everybody, I hope you had a fantastic week and thank you so much for tuning in to the Dr. Pen Australia YouTube channel. Some of you may already know that we recently launched the Dr. Pen A6S, which is this one here, and this is one of our most advanced models that we have on offer at the moment. Where it might get a little bit confusing for some of our customers is we also have an A6. So this is the previous model out of the two, and they brought the A6S out recently basically as a much more advanced pen, probably a little bit more suitable for people who are going to be using their pen a lot. So for example, if you're a therapist, but I'm going to run through with you the differences between the two devices and hopefully that will help inform your purchasing decision. All right, so I'll start off by talking about the A6. So obviously that's this one here. As you can see, it's silver and blue. It's a similar size to the A6. The depth range is the same, so it goes from 0 to 2.5 millimeters, which is the same as all of our models except for the Hydra Pro. The motor goes up to 8,000 RPM for the A6, and there's 5 different speed levels. There's the option of Microneedling cartridges, 12-pin and 36-pin cartridges. And one of the unique features of the A6 is the spare backup option. So what you do is you just charge this battery, and then if you want to use it cordlessly, you just you would just unscrew that and then reattach this battery, and then you have the capacity to use it cordlessly. Otherwise, you can just plug it in at the bottom here and use it like that, which is fine as well. Okay, so now I'm going to run through the A6S features with you quickly. So this one is more advanced, as I mentioned. It has a LED speed display screen here. It has a smart memory system, which is the most unique feature of this pen. And there's no other pen that has a smart memory system, so that's pretty cool. What that means is when you turn this pen on, depending which battery you were using, it will automatically go back to the speed level that you were using the last time you used the device. So say you charged this battery up and you had that attached to the bottom. I've got the cord attachment in at the moment. Then say I was using level 2 on this, when I turn it on, it would automatically go to level 2. There's 6 different speed levels on the A6S compared to 5 on the A6. The needle depth range is the same, so 0 to 2.5 millimeters. And you can use Microneedling cartridges with the A6S as well. However, you do also have the option of 42-pin cartridge. So, sorry, just for me to explain that, there's 12-pin, there's 36-pin, and there's 42-pin cartridge options for the A6S, but the A6 only has 12 and 36-pin and nano cartridges. So no 42-pin cartridge option on the original A6. The A6S is more powerful, so it gets up to 17,000 RPM. The needle size is actually the same though, so if you're asking for which model has the finest needles, they're both exactly the same, and the needle gauge is actually written on the product page, so you can have a look at that if there's anything that you've forgotten or you're confused about. We do have all the features written down on each of the product pages on our website. All right, so quick recap in case I've confused anybody. The A6S is the more sophisticated model. It has the smart memory system, the LED speed display screen. It has 6 different speed levels to choose from. It has a more powerful motor, and it also has the dual battery backup system, as well as the ability to be used while plugged in. It has the same battery life as the A6, so that's a 4-hour battery life, and the needles are the same size. The A6 isn't as powerful as the A6S. It has the option of Microneedling, 12-pin and 36-pin cartridges, so no 42-pin option for the A6. The needle depth range is the same, so 0 to 2.5 millimeters. It only has 5 different speed levels as opposed to 6 on the A6S. It doesn't have an LED speed display screen or a smart memory system, and it only has the 1 spare battery backup option as opposed to 2. All right, so hopefully now it's a little bit more clear between the two models, and perhaps now when you're looking at purchasing one for yourself, you can understand which one might be a little bit more suitable for you. Overall, they're both fantastic. They're both doing the same thing. You're still going to be able to microneedle no matter which model you choose. However, if you're going to be using your device a lot, or if you're a therapist, as I mentioned earlier, the A6S is just that little bit more advanced. It also has the spare batteries, which makes it easier if you're going to be using it for a long time. The A6 is, again, a really great device, but it just doesn't have some of those same sophisticated features, but you would definitely get great results from this pen. Oh, and I forgot to mention, obviously the A6S is more expensive than the A6. You can always have a good read of our product pages. We have all the individual features written on each of the page, so if you do feel like you need to go back and do a bit of a compare, I strongly recommend that you do that as well. Once again, thank you so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed already, we would really love it if you hit that subscribe button below, and that way you can stay up to date with all of our new videos. If you did enjoy this video, I'd also really love it if you gave me a thumbs up. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be chatting to you very soon. Bye.